I feel like I have to brace myself up against this wall to share this message because when I hear so many people from the pulpit say, just do it, I want to respond, I'm not a Nike commercial. I can't just lay down my sin or walk away from my temptation without first understanding why I do what I do. But when we have shaming messages, they condemn because they're focused on the behavior and they're not seeing that that is a symptom. So to the degree that we had cray-cray when we were a kid growing up, we pick up these vices, these habits or hangups, if you will, and we use them to medicate because it was survival. And I recently heard this message where the pastor was saying, the Israelites went around the mountain and, they couldn't just get rid of all this baggage. And the reason being is because they had to commune with the Lord. And we have to recognize that people are coming to church because they're bleeding out. Our churches should be hospitals for the brokenhearted, but instead we're having a problem with recognizing that psychology is here to help. Our brains were made with such complexity that we can take what we think and make it a heart matter and then choose to progress forward in sanctification. That is daily change. So that means if I'm religiously saying, don't do this, but do this, this is the right way, or if I say, just stop it because that's terrible sin, then I expect you to do this, that is a distortion in psychology. That's now being professed from the pulpit, and it's laying heavy on the congregation because it's like, but that's not really how my brain works. And if it was this easy, wouldn't we all be doing this? I've even had people say to me, I would love to go forward, but I can't because I'm on leadership. And I'm like, would you like me to walk with you? Because that's the amount of shame that comes down when people don't look like they have it together like the next guy. But in reality, the process of Partswork means that if I'm a drinking closet drinker for like 30 years, but I stop that process and now I'm only drinking 5 nights a week, then that's a win. If I'm looking at porn 6 days out of the week, but this week I only did it 3 times, in those times when I repented, Jesus met me there. He was ministering to that part of me that is aching because it's still walking out survival from when I was a kid. Anytime we have a struggle that we can't lay down and somebody else is just expecting us to do so, we can respond. Life is not a magic wand. Deliverance is not this thing that, oh, okay, you're going to stop doing that and carry on. Most people white knuckle it and they do it pretty upsettingly. The thing that they wanted to rely upon has been removed because they've been told that that's bad. But in reality, I think Jesus is okay with the process of us talking to him about it and saying, I don't know why I do what I do, but this part of me drives me to do it. And in partnership and in relationship with him, you're going to have far more success in laying down whatever that symptom is and picking back up freedom.